Okay, so this is what it really takes. If I were to go out there and try to hit another six figures, these are the three things that I would really be focused on. This is what it really takes to make 100K. Okay, this is what it really takes to see 100K. Now, the very first thing that I'm going to say is going to be a little bit biased. Obviously, there's many vehicles that make making money online, right? Me personally, I like digital products. Okay, there you go. Now, I think for the most part, most people just instantly think it's some MRR course or something like that. Listen, MRR courses, affiliate marketing courses, there's nothing wrong with them, okay? In fact, they're not saturated. Half of the people in the world don't even have a clue as to what the hell you're talking about, right? The reason why I would choose a digital product though is just because number one, I want you to think of it like this. You can make your own. You can make something that you're very passionate about, and all you got to do is make it one time. The profit margins are ridiculous. You don't have to go out there and ship anything. You literally make something one time. You got to put your all into it, and then you can sell it over and over and over and over again. Okay, so number one, I would choose a digital product, preferably a digital product that you really like, that you can get behind, that probably is yours, or you can start with selling somebody else's digital product first, okay? Which is, in a sense, what I did, but I always knew I wanted my own digital product anyways, okay? Number two, I would really stick to a process. So many people are always looking for the master plan rather than mastering the plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're always chasing that this plan is not working. And here's the reason why. Because at first we're chasing the outcome. We want the outcome. We want the outcome so damn bad that either we're going to hit that outcome, or if we don't, we give up. Because let me tell you something. Have you ever heard that saying, where focus goes, energy flows? People make me so mad because they're always saying that. They're always quoting it. They're always putting it in their little Facebook groups and all that bullshit. But then they don't even think about where their actual focus and energy is actually going. Think about it. If I'm posting this way, but my mindset says, I don't think this is going to work out, I must be missing something, and so my mindset is over there, where do you think your focus is actually going? Do you really think you're putting your all when you're making that video for your audience? Like right now, if I was making this video, but thinking, oh my God, I must be missing something, like not fully here, and instead focus on this video, how effective do you think this video is going to be to you? How much do you think you're going to take in and say, holy shit, this actually hit me, I need to go start applying it? It's probably not, because my mindset is somewhere else. So you're only getting half-ass of Justin. But when I'm all in, I'm like, man, I'm all in. This is it. I'm going this way. Then you got all my focus. You got all my energy. And let me tell you something. This is something I learned a long time ago, right? Massive action is not all it's cracked up to be. And what do I mean by that? Because I can take massive action out of fear, and that action is going to be different than the action out of confidence. See, we are always told that you got to take massive action, massive action, massive action. But if that was the key to success, then why isn't there more people successful? Because now there's a lot of people that don't take action. I get that. But there are some people out there that bust their ass. Now, there's some people that think they bust their ass, and really they ain't busting their ass. They're spending hours doing all that. They're spending hours doing busy work. But there are some people that are actually taking massive action. I'll give you a situation I had. I was taking massive action. At one point in my life, I was taking massive action, bro. I'm talking about, I would get a ding on my phone at 2:00 in the morning from Facebook or something. I would be pitching like a motherfucker. But that was all out of fear. It was all out of fear. So, number one, get a digital product. Number two, follow an actual process. AKA, stick to like an actual platform, one or two, and like master that shit. Like, I tell people that are in my coaching app all the time, man, if you're on TikTok, right, there's only 4 actions that you can take on TikTok. I mean, I really want you to think about this. You can post in your stories, you can go live, and then you can engage. That's all you can do. Now, I know you can sell TikTok shop and blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about there's only 4 actions that you can take to grow your business on TikTok. So why on earth are we always spending so much time looking for something else. There's only 4 motherfucking actions. Why wouldn't you be putting your all into those 4 actions? You don't need to find a master plan. You need to master the plan that's in front of you and master those 4 actions. Do you see what I'm saying? But how do you make all this come together? The third thing, and the most motherfucking crucial thing I can give you, is you got to work on you. Now, hold up. Everybody says they do, and it's bullshit. They say, oh, my mindset, I think it's so good. No, because you're just positive. That doesn't mean your mindset is good, all right? Lately, I've been talking about an identity shift. I won't even go deep into that. But what I do want to give you is that you do got to start changing those. Imagine if you actually, let's not even talk about the identity shift, all right? Imagine if you just decided what you want and who you have to be in order to obtain that. And then every day you started changing your habits a little bit to meet not the goal, not the fucking goal. Remember what I said is that somebody will have a goal, like an outcome that they want. And they might change their habits to make that outcome, but they didn't change it internally. And so either they go along for a little while and then they hit that goal and then they stop, or they never hit the goal. I'll give you an example. What I mean by this, right? Imagine if a person on New Year's Eve, instead of saying, you know what, this year I'm going to be a healthier individual. I want to look muscular and jacked, or I want to look skinnier, right? They just say, man, I really want to lose 10 pounds. They might change their actions for a little bit. They might go get the gym membership. They might start taking the action a little bit, but then what's going to happen? And let me tell you something right now. For those people that only chase the outcome, all they do is look at the scale all day. And a lot of times when we're chasing the outcome, it's because we're trying to force something to happen our way, and we're really settling for something that we don't even know. I put this lady on, not on blast, but as an example one day. I put her on Front Street. I said, okay, have you been at the gym lately? She's like, no. I was like, would you like to lose weight? She was like, yeah. I was all right. How much you were trying to lose? She said 20 pounds, which I knew this because I'm a gym manager. 90% of the people that walk through the door say they want to lose 20 pounds. It's just an average number. It's one of those average numbers that everybody says, but they have no clue what 20 pounds actually is, right? So she said, well, I want to lose 20 pounds. I said, okay. Are you really worried about what that scale says? Or do you just want to fit back in that dress, feel confident again, feel sexy, maybe lose a little bit of body fat? She said, oh yeah, that one. I was like, you don't really care what the scale says. She was like, no, I don't really care what the scale says. Because, I mean, like, there's a big, huge difference between a 200-pound Justin Springer versus a 180-pound Justin Springer. Big difference, okay? That's 20 pounds. That's a lot, all right? But everybody wants to lose body fat. Everybody wants to look a little bit different in certain different areas. I was like, wouldn't you just want to be toned, keep the butt, keep the curves, whatever it is, you know what I mean? She was like, oh. She was like, yeah. Actually, I do want that one. See what I mean? Sometimes what we think we want, we don't even really want. We just think that's what it is. So you might sit there and say, no, I really want to make 5,000. Really? What if you were meant for 10 or 20? So what you really want to do is think about the goal, but then turn around and think about the person that you need to become in order to attain that goal. See, I didn't just sit there and say, I want to make $10,000 a month online. I said, I want to be a digital marketer. And then I just started doing what digital marketers do. I stopped acting like a 9-to-5er. I stopped saying things like happy hump day, TGIF, because those are by people that are not happy with where they are in their life. Wednesday is just a day. Friday is just a fucking day. When you are a digital marketer, every day is just pretty much the same. The only reason why we even have different days is for one, calendar purposes, and number two, because the whole world is operating that way. And so we just need to know where to fit in. For instance, because I am a digital marketer, I work from home now, I'm going to go fucking grocery shopping Monday through Friday because I'll be damned if I'm going to wait in a line on the weekends. But all jokes aside, though, I'm dead serious, though. I stopped doing what 9-to-5ers do. And then it wasn't about, oh my God, I'm going to take this action hoping that I get the result. I started just taking the fucking actions. Why? Because this is what digital marketers do. Remember back when I said those 4 things on TikTok? Digital marketers I know do those 4 things without question. Okay, so then I'm going to fucking just be a digital marketer today. You see the difference? So 1, digital product. 2, master the plan. But number 3, man, work on you. And that's the missing link, because most of us do not have a lack of information problem. We got a lack of application. And this is why I developed the coaching app, man. Get inside my coaching app, because my app has a course to teach you digital marketing. It has all that for $49, for $1.63 a day. You can learn about that, but you need the extra coaching, and not one of these like kumbaya communities where we're all going to support each other and just, hold hands and hope for the best. No, you need somebody to call your fucking ass out and say, this is bullshit. Why aren't we stepping up this way? Why aren't we doing this? Why are we holding back? Why aren't we doing the work? You want to change, then where are your focus, right? Because where focus goes, energy flows. So what are you doing? See the difference? Join the app, man, and work on those 3 things.